Student Spaceflight with Hogan Prep. I'm Della.
I'm Marquez.
I'm Thomas.
I'm Rasan. Our experiment is about the solubility with Kool-Aid in space. We're comparing the pre-mixed solution on Earth to the solution in space to see if microgravity affects the solubility.
What I liked about SSCP was the art part. My patch, it was a rocket ship, and it had Kansas City on it. It had the initials of Kansas City. It had KC, and it just had some, not graffiti, but some style letters of Kansas City.
Bonjour, nous sommes équipe paranormale de l'Académie Lafayette.
Je m'appelle Liliana.
Je m'appelle Catherine.
Je m'appelle Hannah.
Je m'appelle Ariana.
Je m'appelle Lily. And our experiment is testing whether microgravity affects ants' behavior. We wanted to see if microgravity affects the ants' choices between two food products, peanut butter and chocolate.
In our experiment, we really had to think inside the tube and not outside the box. Yeah. Well, for example, here's the tube. We had the ants in the middle and the clamps, and on one side we had peanut butter, and on the other we had chocolate. So when you took off the clamps, they could go to either one and see which one they went to.
I participated with the patch design, and so did our whole school. And my patch design was like 4 asteroids with each asteroid had a letter, so it was SSEP, and it was coming into like the world, and it had like the hemispheres, like going into the atmosphere.
We're
the night sky.
I'm Fernando.
I'm Amal. I'm Cindy. I'm Mai.
And we're from Della.
And our experiment is the decomposition of bananas right in space.
What we're trying to find out in our experiment is if bananas will grow faster in space or not, and if the rate will go faster on Earth or in space.
The astronauts, they shake the thingy so that the water could get through to the banana chips and see if the banana chips is gonna rot faster due to the lack of gravity.
My patch won in the Della contest, and I hope for it to go in space. I drew like the KC sign, like that represented our city and state and stuff, and the K had a rocket, and the C had the Earth, and
We're Galaxy 5 from Della.
I'm Tia.
I'm Mercedes.
I'm Janelle. I'm Cynthia, and our proposal is baker's yeast.
Let me tell you a little bit about our experiment. We are trying to see if baker's yeast will rise in outer space, since it already rises on Earth. And in outer space there's like lack of gravity. And so we're gonna put baker's yeast, flour, and water into tubes with 3 chambers.
We are Team Gravity.
I'm Sean Williams.
I'm Brianna Hicks.
And I'm Chef Friday.
And we are here to talk about our SSEP Mission 5 experiment.
Our experiment was about insect test. So we got 3 insects: a spider, a fly, and a bee. We're gonna put each one in this little tube.
So we wanted to see which one would last longer at first, and then we thought about the benefits of how each insect can help the planet, not just our planet Earth, but Mars too. So like the bee can reproduce to make food sources. The fly can eat all the debris laying around, and since the flies, after it eat all the debris, is carrying around all those diseases, so the spider can eat the fly, so no one can get sick.
3. Welcome to SSEP Mission 5. We're Team Defying Microgravity.
Yes.
It's just a test tube, and right now it has our experiment in it, which is water in this side and just a small nail in this side. And the astronauts in space, they would be doing the same thing that we're doing here. they would take off this clip right here so that the water can mix with the nail, so that the nail can rust. And we want to know if it will rust faster or slower or not at all in space than it will on Earth.